Okay, hey guys, it's me, Delta One, AirSofttalk, and this is like the 5th time I've had to do this video because first it messed up, second it was all stupid, and then third the Mormons rang on my doorbell, and then here we are now. So guys, please favorite and like the video because y'all said y'all wanted me to make more like this, and I'll continue doing a lot more cooler stuff. Favorite, like the video. So, update on my new gun, Henrietta. I'm going to tell you things that have failed, things that I like, things that I don't like, and hating on Echo 1. Now, personally, this isn't a bad gun, but I hate the fact that Echo 1 had to put these stupid trademarks on it right here that say 7.62 by 39. Dear God, are you retarded? It's a 74 RPK, dear God. How hard is it to do that? You could have put 7.62 by whatever, 545 by 39, I think that's what the caliber is. Put that on there instead. Okay, moving on. Start with things I don't like. See this? Holding the gun. Receiver wobble. That's bad. Very bad. B-A-Y-D bad. It's so bad. So, anyways, things that I've done to it. It's not stock. I built this for someone. They traded it to me for another gun, so I was all gung-ho about keeping this because they wanted an MG36. You know who you are, CQC Mikey. It's a really good gun. We upgrade the internals completely, and by completely, drop in gearbox, stock super high torque Echo 1 motor, which is a SEMA motor with a sticker on it. 8mm gearbox, angle of engagement, reshimmed, re-greased, all the good stuff. 16 gauge wiring Deans. We also replaced the bucking and the hop-up nub with a Sistema bucking and Polar Star hop-up nub. Prometheus 650 barrel. Yes! That's the perfect setup in my opinion. Confirmed hits, and I will tell you a story. It's story time. Everyone come gather around the fire. So I'm filming changing a battery in a game, and there was a guy going toe-to-toe with my buddy Mikey, and they had the same gun, but Mikey's was upgraded. Now, I'm sitting there filming him, he's going like this with his high cap, winding it up, and he's like, oh, I'm fine, I don't need to get behind cover. I was like, you should probably get behind cover. He was like, I built his gun. He goes, you take too much credit for yourself. I'm like, okay. So he's sitting there winding it up. I just hear Mikey go, Urgh. First one hit the guy's mag. Second one hit his gun. Third hit him straight in the chest. I'm just sitting there, laughed so hard. I was like, you know why I hit you, right? And he's like, why? Because you have a stock Echo 1 with a Mad Bull blue bucking and 500mm type bore, which stops like right here. And he was like, his goes all the way to the end. And he just got all mad and walked off. He's a friend of mine. I would never have said that to a random airsofter. But I don't like how the sight wobbles. I hate the fact that I have to buy more of these batteries. These are 11-1 2200 milliamps because that's the only thing that'll fit in the stock. Granted, that should last me around 15,000 rounds. Because that's how much I got off one of them before. Now this is my higher torque setup because I have another RPK called Samantha. Now Samantha is going to be turned into a less ammo efficient, so I'm going to put more of a high speed motor and see what I can pull off of an M130, maybe an M125 or M120 because I use .2s and I refuse to spend more money on ammo. I know I could probably be a lot more effective if I used .25s, but again, buying them in bulk gets a little bit more expensive. Now, this is a higher torque version, so I'm going to put a higher torque motor. I'm going to be doing a comparison using this gun for the motor. I'm probably going to be taking in the Element high torque when I get them, and I'm using the SHS. I'll do a comparison between the high torque motors that I have right now. If I had an SRC that worked that didn't burn out, I would do that. The Matrix 3000, the SHS, and the Element, which should be a really good comparison. Even though SRC is kind of out there because, well, face it, it's not anywhere near as good as an SHS motor or an Element motor. But I have converted this to 16 gauge wiring, so I've rewired this. This gun is shooting like a champ. I may as well plug it in for you while I'm talking. but the bipod's not on it. And another thing, I don't know if I mentioned this before in the video, is that the pins for the actual the bipod are very, once you get the pins undone, it's very, very, very easy to not put them back in correctly and lose them, which is a pain, because I know Echo One resells it separately, but it's just a pain because they're small parts and they're going to probably cost you a lot, because I've been told that Echo One sells the actual front end kits for RPKs and stocks and everything, and if that's the case, holy crap, I'm going to buy like 50. Because I would kill for one of those Echo One stocks, even though it's probably going to be like $9 billion. And if you don't know, I don't really like Echo One at all. So, non-full charged, 11.1, 2200 milliamp, 20C, and this is on a Echo One super high torque motor, which is just a SEMA motor with a sticker on it. Let me make sure that we're not firing. There we go. Here is the trigger response on semi-automatic. So that's semi-automatic. Here's full auto. Now that is pretty decent for the motor that I have. In it, it's just an Echo One super high torque motor. Now, I will, once I get the higher torque motors in there, I mean, I'm going to be ripping people to shreds. It's probably not even going to be as ammo efficient as I want it to be, which is kind of upsetting because I need to have a more ammo efficient RPK because it goes through so many thousands of rounds. Now, another thing that I'm probably going to do is drop in a 100 to 200% torque up, just to keep it more reliable. Drop in some VFC 8mm bushings because I need some bushings, and that's the only ones I have and can find that are in the States that are decent right now. And I actually have them. I took them out of someone's gun when I was replacing parts. They said I could keep them. Another good plus to being a technician, when you work on people's stuff, they don't want their old parts. I'm probably going to throw that in there, and hopefully they'll mesh well with the gears, because if they don't, I'm not going to put them in, because the ball bearings are probably, they probably will burn out or explode, whichever the two happens first. Now, Henrietta is going to serve me well. I'm buying one of those AK-74 actual, they look like a Dragunov scope. And they will fit on this, and I'll probably put this on there, so when I'm playing, you'll see, me with the scope, so I could just be more of just a butthole, and be like, oh, I am precision firing a support gun. Oh man, that'll be fun. But from the swap of a mag, I can go from a sniper to a support gun with this gun, which is quite nice. It's got really good range. I mean, you've got the Prometheus Type Bore, and all that good stuff. So, I mean, this is, granted, a really good RPK, and to be honest, it's probably the best RPK on the market right now. One, because of the price. Two, because it's not a TM design, even though it does have the receiver wobble. But if you're going to buy an RPK and you're going to upgrade it, this is your definite best route to go. I still prefer my TM designed RPK, even though it is a bitch to work on and I can't get thicker gauge wiring. Now, I mean, I don't know about much what else to say about Henrietta, except that the bolt doesn't go as far back as mine, and that is a very nice sounding bolt. Other than that, that's just basically my video of update on Henrietta and what's to come. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please, again, like and favorite the video, and thanks for watching.